You have a murder case. There was a prior murder case. Did you do time in TDC because of it?
Yes, sir, I did. I did 6.5 years on a 10, and they let me out for good behavior.
Okay, no, that's, and then not only that, but we have 2 prior DWIs as well. One was reduced, one was dismissed.
It looks like the murder and the DWI were at the same time roughly, but not part of the same transaction. So the DWIs had nothing to do with anybody dying. That was a sort of a bad.
Sure. I mean, so while he's on bond for DWI, picks up a murder case.
This is because he's been convicted of murder. The girlfriend wouldn't let him stay at the house, and he had a hotel. His wallet got stolen, so he was sleeping in the parking lot. And that's when he drank. When he went to sleep, the officers went and looked at the surveillance. The surveillance, his car is not functional, and at night the lights don't work. So he had to park before it got dark. He couldn't stay at the hotel. He parks in a parking space at the convenience store, drinks, falls asleep. So the car doesn't move while he's drinking his Apple Crown.
How do we know he's not drinking before he pulls in at the parking lot?
Well, that's why I'm bleeding. But, that's part of the reason. Obviously, his car doesn't move for the time he's in the parking lot. He told me he bought the drinks before when he found out he could no longer be in the hotel. And that is because his lights didn't work due to an accident that his car had. He had to shut it off before it got dark. So he parked. He had nowhere else to go.
So there's no accident in this case?
There's no accident
No
in this
judge.
case, no. He had nowhere to go because of the murder conviction. He can't stay with his girlfriend when she has her kids.
Are you still on parole now?
No, sir.
You're entering into an agreement with me, and you want me to punish you as far as pleading guilty to this DWI conviction.
I'm pleading guilty, sir.
Okay. You're 52.
Yes, sir.
When does it stop? How much money has it cost you over the years? How much time has it cost you over the years? I can't.
And I totally agree with you. And I have stopped, and I am done. And I am stable in all directions at this time, and plan on staying that way and not disrespecting your county at all anymore. And you never see me again in this courtroom.
Words mean nothing today, man. I get it that maybe in 1890 business was done on a handshake, but handshakes don't mean squat now, because people now, they don't think of consequence. They act without thinking, if I do this, what's going to happen? If I say this, what's going to happen? They just act. They shoot first, ask questions later, because it's going to constantly happen in your life. Something is always going to trip you up, whether someone dies, whether you lose your job, whether your wife cheats on you. It's always going to happen.